Oh. It's Friday, time for a very quick stream. 45 minutes, and then I'm out. Fastest doodling I've ever seen. I need more canvas though. That'll do. Tiny canvas for a small, quick stream. Don't know if we even have time for spirals. I certainly don't have time to be figuring out why my pen feels so weird. It's like scratching against the screen. Probably because I've never cleaned the thing. You know, I bought the tablet protector and it came with like three screens to replace after a year. Then like 4 years down the line, still using the same one. You can see the ghost imprint of where I used the color wheel. It's got like a ring in the top left corner. The UI is like burned into it when the light catches it. Oh, my poor tablet. When it goes though, I think I'm going to become an iPad guy. Procreate fella. I just don't have the desk space. For a big bloody 22-inch beast. But I'm getting distracted. I'm thinking about big purchases I need to make. I need to just draw squares. I think in the shower this morning I had resolved I would draw skeletons. For no reason other than in the past that's been pretty fruitful. They're easy to draw. You can do whatever you want with them, so I'm gonna do that. You don't get bogged down trying to draw the face, because it doesn't matter if it looks like nonsense. You can kind of fit them into any setting as well. Okay, space skeletons. 40k skeletons. I'm on a 40k end at the moment, hence the goblins, obviously. Something I drew earlier. That's a purchase that's got to come above the tablet. Is more Warhammer, obviously. That's the real big spends I need to think about. I could either advance my professional career or buy some plastic tanks. Yeah, give him some big Warhammer shoulder pauldrons. Yeah, yes. It's sort of like a I don't know if it's a lost art, but certainly something I've what's it want to practice more. Is the way they do it in Halo and stuff, where they just the absolute bullshit plated armor, you know, like the sci-fi armor, where it's just they can just do whatever the hell they want. They just make like the general shapes of knee pads and arm pads, and then just add any number of squares on top. It feels like they're really, you know, as a kid I thought it was cool. You know, it's like the more detailed the armor looked, the more protective it looked, the more advanced, the more science-esque, the more powerful it looked. Obviously, the more shapes your Halo skin had it in Halo 3, the more you played the game. But really, they're just like practicing shape design. I didn't realize the Halo 3 Halo designers. It was just the concept artists going wild. Just doing flawless shape theory. You know, where do they get off giving them giant pelvic diapers for Halo? Where do they get off doing that sort of stuff? Where did this come from? Things like Warhammer, you can kind of understand it, whereas, you know, just historical armor piped up to 11, like... Like, at what point did the modern armor, modern warfare, not the TM game, but at what point did real life, you know, helmets and stuff start looking like the Battlestar Galactica? What came first? Yeah, I take it back. The one problem with drawing skeletons is the minute you get out of the head territory, you start having to draw freaking vertebrae and bones. Okay, that sucks. No more skeletons. I don't want to sit here drawing a ribcage. I've only got 36 minutes left. So if anyone has a suggestion what I should draw, it has to be skeleton related, or blank plus skeleton in format. But let me know if in chat if there's anything I should draw. Oh, excuse me. I might be too tired to do it any justice, but what is this? Space military emperor skeleton. I just give him more color, more shapes, eventually the design will come together. If it doesn't work the first time around, just keep expanding on the shapes you're making till it's an amorphous mess. So that's real shape design. It's complete overabundance. Thoughtless. Rude. That's not. Something's wrong about those legs. I forgot the bone. I forgot an ever important bone. We're really just one shape away from looking like absolute freaks. Okay. Got some Quake in my head at the moment. I'm feeling some Warriors of Might and Magic right now. Makes me want to doodle right into a PS2 guidebook. Is what I'm thinking of and trying to think of whilst drawing this. A game's manual. With exactly the same shade of map, white brown background. Oh, hello, Oliver. Dale. Good morning, Dale. To you as well. I actually can't escape the Pipple Pipple allegations. I don't know what to call it. Because I used to shave my head when I went to university. Sorry for missing the stream. No nonsense. You're not morally obligated to show to any of them. I'll be here, regardless. I missed like 2 months of streams, but I'm almost back. Back to regular streaming. Oh, I do not like his tiny arms. That won't do. Thought it could be like some funny shape design thing, but no, I do not like it. Is this summer? It's winter. What did I just say? No, it's summer, alright. Well, it's spring specifically, but it's simply the hottest it's ever been. And never will be. Sitting at 20 degrees. I'm guessing you're in Celsius. Otherwise that's obscene, I think, in Fahrenheit. No, I'd forgotten what the sun felt like, so I'm currently reveling. I can't figure out what the hell is going on with this guy's chest. You know, I think it might be 16 degrees here, and again, it's simply the the most clement, enjoyable weather I've ever had. In what feels like, oh geez, in what feels like a couple months since winter started, if you can believe it. What's this guy doing? I don't want to just do generic. The big sword would be cool. Get a big old moonlight greatsword sort of thing. Oh, you got me thinking about my Pipple era. I used to like it's crazy how much it changes your personality. when I shaved my head, I was like the most I probably was the most outgoing I've ever been. I really did embody Pipple. I don't know if it is because my name is Dale and people saying, oh Dale, like Dale, like Pitbull. It became like the cosplay manifested. I was going out to parties. I probably threw up more than I ever had in my life. You know, drinking too much alcohol. If I knew any Pibble songs, I'd be able. There's surely a relevant quote about partying. I'm sure that's his vibe. I'm sure that's what he does. It was going down for the 2 years where I had the bulldog head shaper. Tell you what, most powerful gift I've ever received for Christmas. Ah, screw it. I'm just going to do him in default concept art pose. I don't want to draw Pitbull. I don't know what to draw, but I don't want to draw Pitbull. That's the only thought I can have at the moment. Let's see. Maybe I'll just draw more of those fleshy skeletons. Or I'll do something I remembered. Do one of the things I always do that I forgot that I always do. That I can only remember by tragically looking back through all my past works, wondering where did it all go? Why was I so much more talented 3 months ago? Having one of those mornings where I would just do exactly what I would usually do, but with a thicker brush, so that I sort of generate shapes to work off of, rather than just trying to freeball it. The problem with this being, if it now doesn't work, I'll know it's because I'm fundamentally worse as an artist than I was 3 months ago. And I will never recover. So I better hope these ink splodges turn into a cool design. Come on, become a dragon or something. Come on, you know you want to. It's over. I'm seeing like a giant destructor skeleton tank. Games Workshop is hiring, by the way. It's hiring for, well, among like the usual hiring for store assistants and stuff, they're hiring concept artists. And I've convinced myself that I'm just currently in the mood to play Warhammer. But I think really I'm trying to subconsciously manifest my application working. Getting an in-house Nottingham job as a concept artist. Oh, at the Games Workshop. If I just keep drawing skeletons and sci-fi and guns and goblins, it's gonna happen. If I just pretend this whole time I've been a 40k content producer, I just flood my social media with drawings of Space Marines. Like, damn, this guy really does have as much verve for the IP as he put in his personal statement. He's not just talking out of his ass, not just lying about his obsession with the Warhammer mini painting hobby, despite having painted like 2 kits. He's not a fraud. Gonna look at him in the interview and ask me one question about the lore, and I'm just gonna squirm and say, "Oh, I can't think of anything right now." What's your favorite Space Marine chapter? The blue ones? Ultraviolets? No, I do hate lying. Sure, this is a universal feeling, but I can't stand the job application process. You know, I spend all day trying to perfect this completely fictitious version of myself. Just trawling through years and years of work, like, oh, does any of this paint me in a positive light? Can I be can I be bothered to spend like the 2 minutes it takes to make this look nice and presentable, or do I just want to slap it on a blank Google Doc file and send it off? It's so easy to get discouraged. But I sent off the applications and I'm feeling better because of it. Games Workshop, here I come. Stretch your hands out. Always important. Okay. Now what the hell's going on with this guy's weapon? How the hell do you make it look like not just a big stick? I'll just leave it till later. Just No, that doesn't really work. I think that has to terminate there. Which means I have to draw the gun. No. Hello, Mop. I'm currently trying to do guns, weapon design. I don't think it probably works to just turn it into an AK-47 strapped to his arm. I also don't know how I'm going to draw his legs. I've left no design space for it. What's he going to be doing? Squatting? How on earth am I going to draw his legs without ruining the silhouette? Unless he's like a century machine. You know, like some kind of tank thing. Something like that could work. I'm glad you like the armor design. I'm trying to manifest a Games Workshop role at the moment, Mob. I've applied for a concept artist. Oh, I kind of like this. This is kind of silly, but I kind of like this. It's got a sort of solar punk. I actually applied 3 times. They had like 3 very similar positions open, so I'm like, yes, I'm a concept artist. Yes, I'm a concept artist. Yes, I'm a concept artist slash miniature designer. Yes, I'm a concept artist slash slash illustrator. I don't know if that puts me in a better or worse stead, but hey ho. They won't notice that it's the same CV with like 3 words changed. Oh, you're too kind. I think I just need to ditch all the detail here. Leave as is. Just a little bit of separation. No, no. There's this silly arm design. It's gonna have to be like this. Something. Hello, hello. You asked about the Goblin Army, and I need orcs to make it viable. God damn it. God damn it. What's the minimum number of orcs I can have in my Goblin Army to make it a viable Warhammer army? I'll tell you what I can do instead is a lot of the orc units I think are like in vehicles and stuff. I could surely easily kitbash those to be goblins in vehicles, you know? Instead of 3 orcs driving a truck, it's like 7 goblins sort of hoarding on a truck. Hello, hello, Kay. Quick weather check. Who's in summer? Who's in winter right now? Southern hemispheres. Raise your hands. Poor Elitha is one. Moff, I know you're chilling it in the spring with me. Very cold here, yeah. Unlucky. I'm going to be getting progressively more and more happy with the weather while everyone else is suffering. Sunny but chilly. Not for long. No, I don't know. Does it ever get to actual snow weather where you are? Damn. I feel like that feels like a big plot point in a video game where you're going to unlock the snow one day after a big world event happens. And there's a cutscene that plays where the Elder looks up and suddenly they see snow falling for the first time with this slow From Software animations as they raise their hand. You know the one. Yeah. It just sounds so poetic. I never used to mind the cold, but as I'm getting older, I think I'm less tolerant to it. I might need to start swapping hemispheres every half a year, sort of thing. But yeah, become a bird. I just spent half a year trying to make money in the UK, and then all of winter is spending it flying around, trying to keep warm. Okay, said I would only go till 10 p.m. 10 p.m. 10 a.m. which means I'm at my quota. My quota. It makes me sound like I'm on the clock. You know, I got stuff I need to get on with, so I need to finish figuring out whatever the heck this design is, and get out of here. Absolutely robot skeleton mech thing, but where does the skeleton start and the mech begin? And what do I do with this giant stack I've drawn on the top of his head? How do I incorporate that? Draw a second larger one. Just a couple of bio boys. Bio horror punk. There's gotta be some more terms I can think of for these guys. Biopunk. Body horror biopunk. Jeez Louise, I know 8 hours a day, that's like the... Oh. I tried to be Kim Jong-gi, but he's doing like, he was doing 16-hour shifts, man. I don't know, I just can't sit down for that long. I feel like my body starts to deteriorate. I'm too weak. Too weak in the spine. I'm not ready to fuse with the chair. Like, I feel like I just stop sort of moving my hand. I forget how to move my arm around on the screen, you know? I'm just like... Suddenly all my lines can't be any longer than a millimeter. You know, rather than doing the full range of motion. Although I suppose... the whole game then becomes mitigating that, right? Like you figure out how to re-wake your brain back up. You just become so zen, lose all other distractions. You know, I guess you figure it out if you do it your whole life. Oh, what a moral dilemma. If Games Workshop's using AI. We want you to be a concept artist, but we don't want you to actually draw. It would be horrendous. No, surely not. Surely not. Don't say it so. I have to believe. I don't think they have. I think it's just because I'm applying and catastrophizing. I don't think Games Workshop has had any allegations or spattering with AI. Do I give this guy penguin wings? No, that's too silly. Now gross penguin 2 bombs. I know, I want to give him like little trailing tubes, but not look like he's a stand-up toddler. I guess it has to be like this. Yeah. I'll never understand the mindset of wanting to use the AI. It is lazy. I have no nuanced opinions on it. I just haven't thought about it. I just can't perceive a world in which it would perceive a... Oh, what am I trying to say? I can't, like, interface with it as a thought. Because it's so, against everything I know about drawing. About why I draw. Yeah, it's crazy when I see it for writing. Because it's like, that's... I always thought... Well, when the endemic first started, I thought that was the one thing. Like, you can sort of AI whatever art and things because like marketing needs images and things. You know, they'll just shamelessly put whatever. But things like writing, I thought that was the one thing. Like there's no excuse to outsource ideas. You know, I thought writing would be the one safe area of it. You know that it seeps down right to the core. The core of storytelling is now gone. It is. I thought maybe he's like power washing these crabs. Some crab puddles. Scourging them into goo. But I tell you what's bugging me is the mix match scale of these guys. Much better. I think the design of this guy is now much worse. But I needed to do it to help it sit in my brain. Give me a nice bio orange. No. Coffee man. Oh, is that a giant coffee tank on his back or something? Let me just sort out the mask. Then I gotta disappear. I just gotta lazily color this in. Oh man. I was like, damn, I picked really nice colors. But no, it's because I've got an overlay that's already color adjusting to how I would want it. No, I kind of like just the plain block orange. Or do I? Maybe he's sucking goo up into this guy's tank. much time can I reasonably spend? It's already been 20 minutes past my quota. Yeah, what the hell? Why not make it a connected team? Wholesome, yeah. Fill up your buddy's tank every now and then. Take some time out your day. Fill up your buddy's tank. Or is he squirting these with his brother's goo? Is he weaponizing his brother's goo? Who can say? Who can say? All I know is that I think it would be cool if there was room light from the goo. Slightly bioluminescent goo. Maybe that's too much. That's too much. Okay, yeah, something like that. Stick all the overlays back on. Stick my 1 million Instagram filters back on. I call it finished. Oh, come on, give it that Mike Mignola yellow. I need to show you how to make Instagram filters. The secret is color adjustment curve. I'm not going to be able to show you because the UI doesn't pick it up, but color adjustment curve. Drop the blues in the shadows. No, drop the blues in the highlights. Add blues in the shadows. Oh my gosh, I'm trapped again. I can't. I'm trapped in the rendering hell. I need to go eat food. I need to go eat second breakfast. But I'm having too much fun drawing these guys. Second breakfast? What about second breakfast? It's doctor's orders. It's not my hobbit nature, I promise. Okay, well anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. Yeah, meeting deadlines, meeting quotas. Have a good day, Mope. Please call me Pitbull. I'm gonna shave my head and start that era again. Now that I'm healthy, I'm ready to enter my Pitbull era. Goodbye.